Hey guys, we're back with Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. What happened last time? It can't have been that important. Oh yeah. It was miserable. Right, so, obviously Sayaka died. Somebody murdered her. One of these fools. I did not have a pleasant reaction to that, even though I saw it coming. What I did not see coming was Junko being punished so soon after. That sucked so hard. To lose two people so soon, and then when we do this class trial, when we find out who did it, another person will be dead. That's 3 people in so short a time. They're killing all the waifus, man. That said, I do feel like the killer is either one of the guys or Sakura, because I have a feeling it's someone strong enough to have broken in the door to Makoto's room. Unless fucking... No, it had to be open, because Makoto didn't have the key and he was able to get in. Oh, who knows. So now we have to prepare for the class trial. So we gotta talk to everyone, get evidence, and yeah, let's just get into it. First off, we're gonna have a look at Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but just don't look at her face, man. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means that everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of here!
Hell no! So someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Yeah, friggin' Yasuhiro had a big case of the denial. Alright, we're gonna go from left to right. So that is, Toko, who's behind Hifumi. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Alright, Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Alright. Chihiro.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. I cut off her voice acting. Sorry about that. Sakura. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. How are you doing, Mr. Denial?
Let me out of here!
Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. How are you doing, Mundo?
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit, Bear. We're actually going to talk to Kyoko last.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else, we're all dead. Celeste.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. Oh, I completely forgot to check that thing. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Oh, what are you talking about? Can I just check that right now before she tells me? Wasn't even on the report card. No, maybe I can't even check it. Do I have an items thing? It's certainly not under presents. Regulations? No, okay. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Yeah, I didn't do it. She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Did you guys not know that? You had to have found me unconscious in there. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
Do you expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Damn. So, a couple people are going to be pointing fingers at Makoto at the trial. Byakuya, we need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Well, being the last one to the dining hall, you're a suspect, mate. But you're no doubt aware of that. Leon.
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? I mean, yeah. Either that or we're all gonna die. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what ridiculous school regulations said. Right? It's so stupid. Kyoko.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're figuring of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not? I trust Mondo. I don't think he would do it.
Stop talking.
Granted, I can't imagine any of them doing it, so who knows? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? Alright, so we leave two people. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Oh, fuck you!
So then.
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Yeah, two people, it's fine. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them, with their stats that are totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. With his deadly words hanging in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway...
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. It wasn't me, Toko. Come on. What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Alright. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help but investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
You know, Toko's dead body is right there. Junko's dead body is right there. Well, whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'd better get going. Oh, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their party looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. So it was very early in the morning. Her body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Did she fight back, maybe? We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. So now I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma, File 1 has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. Oh, I've got to remember 1:30 a.m. Okay, Chihiro. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh, poor Chihiro. No way, I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Are we gonna question them? Alright, exit. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress with investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. I want to talk to these guys first. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No. Not really. I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. So she won't talk to me? The art in this game is so fucking beautiful. Mondo.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Now, I like Mondo, man. He's cool. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. What about your own opinion? That matters. I see. There's a key on the ground that has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. Wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Or maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is the door not broken? I guess not. It was open. How did they do it? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Alright, so someone's gonna have gold coating stuck on them. It's not a real sword though. I don't think you could hurt anyone with it. I mean, maybe you could smack them with it, but I don't think you could genuinely stab them. This is the replica sword I brought. Wait, is it the same? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you'd do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. But why are there scratches on the sheath? Oh look, a sword sheath had been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Let's look at these scratches. I don't understand how this could have happened. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. On my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah, what'd they scratch it with? The sword? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Damn. What's this? It's a display stand the sword was on. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Well, your room's not that dirty. I have to think that the bathroom door needed to be lifted. It's going to be important later. Like, someone will know you need to lift it, but they shouldn't know. That's my guess. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me. Fucking hell. Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Well, you're supposed to use it to kill, I think. Like, the girl's got a diagram or something showing the vital points. And the guys get shit to bash your head in with. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Alright, how about the bed? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. Was she laying down and they tried to fucking get her while she was there? What the hell happened here? So, maybe they charged in, saw her on the bed and tried to get her, and she scrambled off and tried to run for the bathroom? Alright, am I missing anything? Maybe I talked to Kyoko?
What are you doing? Isn't it all? I'm searching. Did you lose a con?
Oh, there we go. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well?
That's the question, isn't it? What could have been in here? Blood, I assume? Oh, but they left the blood in the bathroom and everything. Can we go in there now? The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. You didn't have to show me that again. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Oh man. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that fort held me up and supported me. Oh man. It looks like there might be writing behind her, I'm not sure. Well, first, obviously, let's look at the body. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but that's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It just looks like a kitchen knife. That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. What's the... Oh, it's from the samurai sword. That's what the yellow is. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? She tried to write something. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Let me go back. Oh, is there a button I could press to just go straight to the log? Okay, let's look at this writing. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Wait, it's numbers. What? Red in the blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? What does it mean? I can't remember any significance of numbers. Oh, this is just her body again. Okay, the pipe. Oh, the water for the showers gets turned off at night time. Is that it? Is there nothing else in here? Alright.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Dying message? What do you mean by dying message?
So...
It's something a victim writes before they die, usually as a way to tell people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something. Wow, that's pretty incredible. I wonder how common that is in, like, real life. Like, how many people have tried to write something?
Hey.
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? Who?
Whew.
Never mind. Kyoko was disappointed.
It would seem...
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Someone broke in. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. So someone opened their toolkit. But Rondo said everybody kept it closed. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? So now my belief that it could have been a dude is out, it had to be a dude is out the window. I mean, only the guys have the toolkits. So maybe it had to be a dude still. Or at the same time, maybe they could have given it to one of the girls, I don't know. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Yeah, maybe they thought it was locked. Did you tell anyone about that? Only Sayaka. No one else knows. Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Kyoko, you're being a bitch. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Yeah, Mondo mentioned the trash. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
By the way.
Yeah, it's the same. Well, let's just leave. Let's go to Sayaka's room. Huh? This is definitely my room, but this nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Oh shit. Did Monokuma switch it? Oh, hello guys. I'll see you later. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates have been added to the truth bullets. Alright, trash can. There can be only one thing in the trash can. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Let's see if there's anything else here. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Oh, got a coin. Yay. Sayaka. Okay. Yep. All that's here is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Leon.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Nagi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? I already got the hint, game. Is he in his room? Oh no, there he is. How did I miss him?
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I don't think so, because the nameplate switched. They would have thought that was Sayaka's room anyway. I wonder if I can go in Junko's room. Since she's sadly gone. Junko. This is Junko's room. Junko isn't here anymore. She's dead. Yeah, I just realized I would need her key to get in there. It would be on her body, surely. Or maybe it would be considered really shitty to do that, I don't know. Was the gate always blocking the way? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
Fucking scared me. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Alright, he just repeated it. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, Monokuma's being a prick. Or maybe it's a robot. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Yeah, I think it's an automated thing. Alright, let's go ask everyone who's on trash duty. Cleaning duty. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Oh, got it first try. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And then the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually... anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for it, and poking around at it. I thought Leon might have had the same idea I did, that someone might wait till it's their turn so they can throw away evidence. So that makes Fumi a suspect.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Ugh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. What's this? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. That's got blood on it. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. I'm trying to recognize whose clothes that could have come off. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. But is Hifumi the only one who could come in here? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. A glass ball?
This perhaps?
Yeah, is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I understood that reference. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Oh, it's got to be fucking... The ultimate clairvoyant. What's his name? Yeah, Yasuhiro. Who else would have a crystal ball? Or a glass ball, whatever it's made of. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Jeez. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Fumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Oh, yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate...
Most suspicious.
It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Let's have another look at what Fumi said. Could Fumi have left the gate open, maybe? But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt cloves weren't.
Completely unforgivable!
What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Well, let's turn the incinerator off. Green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Well, so it seems anyway. You're not going to turn it off? Alright, I'll go to the dining hall to talk to Aoi. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing that night when Sayaka was killed. You were here at night? Huh. I want to say that's important, but it's not a truth bullet, so... Oh. Wait, that was an exclamation mark. There should be something important. Oh, here we go. Oh, this has to be where they got the knife from, right? Yep, there's a missing one. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. So if Aoi is always in here, in the dining hall I mean, maybe she would have seen somebody go into the kitchen. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. Last night it was still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. When was that? So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No! Well, what? Of course not. I would never! Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Well, she's being honest. Let me take a look at that truth bullet. Hey guys, so the investigation will actually be a two-parter, and then we'll get to the class trial, which will probably take a couple parts. Sorry if the pacing is a bit off. I can only do hour-long videos with Share Factory. You know, it's the best I can do. So I'll see you next time on Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Bye-bye!